Hello, my Virgo friends. This is Karen with Karmic One Tarot, here to do your November wealth reading for 2019, November 2019. What's happening with the Virgo's money? What's happening with the Virgo's jobs, careers, businesses? What do they need to know? What do they need to know about their savings, their investments? What do they need to know in regards to their money in November? Well, Temperance coming right out. Temperance is a card of finding your balance, so hopefully you are finding your balance there in the first week of November. What else is happening here in November? Right out, the Five of Swords. So you've been fighting this. You've been fighting for this balance, it seems. You might find your peace with the battle and decide that it's not worth continuing. This is the Five of Pentacles, so there is some sort of lack. Maybe you're battling the lack there in the third week of November and leaving it behind in the fourth. All right, so perhaps things have not been going well here in the first part of the month of November, but you are going to find your peace with it. You're going to find your balance. You're going to find, you're going to balance the emotional aspect of it. What's happening for my Virgo friends? There we are. Judgment card. Brand new start coming in for you. First week of the month. Good for you. Now, it might take a little bit of fight, a little bit of lack to get there, but you're going to leave it behind and get there. The Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity. Have you been fighting off that opportunity, or is it coming to you in the middle of the month? This is a brand new path for you. I don't think it's something that you've done. It might be other people's money coming to you as well. What's happening for my Virgos in November with their money? What's happening with the money for my Virgos? It's all about the money. The finance. Ooh, decisions, decisions, decisions. Which way are you going to go? Are you going to take this, or are you going to walk away from it? You've been fighting a long time for this opportunity. Don't tell me you're going to walk away from it. The Moon card. I think it's going to become very clear what you need to do towards the end of the month. Now, the Moon is a Pisces card. The Judgment is Scorpio. Sagittarius is Temperance. So it could be any one of those signs here. So tell me, what's happening the first week of November for my Virgo friends? The first week of November for my Virgos. Strength. You're going to need your courage. Wow. This new start is going to require your courage. It's going to require you to have faith too, and use all of your charms to get this done. And it might be a battle. Too many cards. Too many cards. Just one or two. One or two cards, please, for my Virgo friends. There we go. Thank you. The Two of Wands. So this is going to be a watershed moment for you, a crossroads moment. Am I taking this, or am I going to hang on here and continue to fight the battle? I think you should take it, okay, because this has only brought you heartache and lack. The Two of Cups. Now, I know this is a financial reading, a wealth reading, but, relationships do affect our finances, okay? The Two of Cups could be a partnership that you're involved in. It doesn't have to be romantic, but certainly it involves someone else, another person that you thought you saw eye to eye with, and perhaps, maybe you don't see eye to eye with them anymore. Maybe it is a lack of decision that we have here with this Two of Cups. Look at the twos. We have Two of Wands, Two of Cups, Two of Swords. So this is not an easy situation. I need one card, please. Are you going to walk away from it? Oh, the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is victory in its purest form. It's also the truth. So what's coming out with the light of the moon with the truth? All right, the Lovers is a partnership, as we just mentioned with the Two of Cups. So what's happening in this partnership, and how is it changing your finances is the question. I think you're going to see very clearly what you need to do the last week of November. Until then, I think it's going to be a little bit muddled, especially that third week. It's going to be tough. Okay, but you have a crossroads here that you need to put your vision to work on. What's happening here? This is Louise Hay. I Can Do It. This is her deck. Tell me what the Virgos need to see for this month of November regarding their money, their finance, their business. There it is. I handle authority with ease, and I am always respected in return. I choose healthy stimulation During breaks at work, I speak positively with others and listen with compassion. That's finding your balance. That's where your peace lies, okay? So you do have that peaceful nature, but you've had to be strong for a long time. And now it's time for you to change where you're headed, okay? The Ace of Swords is a cutting loose as well. It is a freedom that you are looking forward to, I think. The Lovers, the partnership, also the card of Gemini. Strength card, Leo, Judgment, Scorpio, Sagittarius there in the Temperance card, and of course Pisces for the Moon. What's happening with the Strength card here, please, for my Virgo friends in November? This is the first week of November. What's happening with my Pisces friends? There we go, the Chariot. You're determined. You're determined to get control of this situation. You're determined to take action, bring about whatever this partnership, whatever has to happen with this partnership, and I think it's leaving it. I think it's changing the view of it. All right. The Chariot card is also a card of travel. So you might be determined to travel. You might be feeling very strongly that you need to move, perhaps move house. Also a financial, move house. All right, also a financial situation, right? Move house. Maybe someone's making you an offer. Maybe you've been fighting against this lack for quite some time, and now someone's making you an offer on the property, on the move, and you are making a move. It's going to give you the opportunity to have a fresh start. So maybe you see clearly now where you have to take this partnership so that you can have this fresh start. The Empress, creating this new beginning. So again, you might be moving, leaving things behind, opening up this new opportunity, this new idea that you are creating. What's happening with the Judgment card here, please? The Judgment card. What's happening with the Judgment card? My Virgo friends, what is the new beginning that the Empress is helping to create? Now the Empress could be a child as well, just keep that in mind. You do whatever it is you're creating, you're doing it privately, you're not telling everybody. The High Priestess is about knowing exactly where you need to take this, knowing what you need, what your next step is. You need to know what your next step is. So follow your intuition on that, my Virgo friends. You are the epitome of the scholar on the hill, okay? You have wonderful intuition, so if it's speaking to you, by all means, keep it going. There is some sort of sadness here that you have to find your balance with. There's a painful situation that you've been fighting with for a long time, and it's creating a lack, and perhaps a financial lack. It's been draining you, and you need to cut it. Whatever's been draining you, you need to cut it. Okay? You have not been able to regain your balance as King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and that is the provider, okay? I handle authority with ease, and I am always respected in return. I don't think that's been the case here with the King of Pentacles. I think you might have been fighting for that respect, and I don't know that you've had it. I choose healthy stimulation. During breaks at work, I speak positively with others and listen with compassion. So, you might be lending an ear, but I don't think you're lending any money. What's this fight? This hard-fought battle? Five of Swords. You've won the battle, but you're bruised, you're bloody, you're beaten up. It's been a long road, and you are tired of it. It's enough patience already. You're not waiting anymore. You don't want to wait anymore. The battle has been patience. What's the Two of Wands here for, please? The Two of Wands. The crossroad is going to come when you hear the news about this opportunity that comes to you, this Ace of Pentacles moment, my Virgo friends. What's happening here with the Virgos and the Two of Wands? What's their crossroad? Yeah, you need to make some changes. You're not going to allow this to continue the way it has. It's just not going to be right. You've got to make the decision. It's not an easy decision, but I'm telling you, I think you need to cut your losses here. The Wheel of Fortune's bringing in this opportunity, so, don't let it pass you by. Don't fight it off either, okay? Don't consider it a challenge. It might be work and therefore a challenge that way, but it is going to bring you a new road. It's going to bring you a new path, my Virgo friends. And the choice is yours. This is your choice, my Virgo friends. That's the Gemini card, a choice within a partnership. So this is your choice. What are you going to do? I think you're going to cut this partnership. It's been tough. It's been difficult. I saw, there it is, the Hermit. There might even be children involved. It might be someone from your past. Remember, we're deep in Mercury retrograde this third week of November. Actually, you know what? We go direct. Mercury goes direct on November 20th, which should be just around this time. So you might feel like you've got no choice. And now Mercury is spurring you on to action, and that's where the Ace of Swords comes in, and that is where you cut it loose. Now, you know, again, relationships affect our finances. This has been wearing on you, weighing on you, and it's been a battle that you've been fighting, and it's been causing you distraction and lack. Things are going to change quickly once you make the decision. The Knight of Swords rushes in, speaks without thinking. So beware. Beware of what you say. Okay, you're going to hurt people. It's going to be irreparable. The third week of November, what's happening for my Virgo friends in their finance, in their business? Too many cards there. Let's see. What's happening with my Virgos? The Two of Cups. What's happening with my Virgos and the Two of Cups? The lack, yes, well, maybe you miss your partner, and that's going to change, perhaps. I truly think there's a lack of commitment here in this. Something needs to change. There's a lack of inspiration. There's no spark left anymore. It's time for you to finish this. It's time for you to let it go. And that, even though there is a loving feeling, you are keeping things to yourself. You're not really telling them what you need. You're not telling them what you need, what they need to know. And you're approaching it in a very cool, calm, and collected manner, which is great. But it's going to result in the same situation here. Now, you might ask what this has to do with your finance. And again, if you have a blended bank account or blended responsibilities, blended commitments financially, then this is going to change things for you. And it's going to bring about the Scorpio card, the Death card here, total transition, this decision that you seem to have difficulty making. Thank you. But, you know, this is going to make you happier. It's going to give you the joy that you want. It's not going to be easy to do, but it is going to bring you what you want, the happiness that you deserve. It's happening with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you worry about how it's going to work out when you leave. You do. You worry about how it's going to work taking this leap of faith. It's scary. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know where you're going to land. The Ten of Wands is that heaviness, that guilt, that burden that you've been carrying. It's been very, very hard to carry. So it's time for you to let it go, isn't it? The Ace of Swords, it's time for you to put it down. The Moon card. What's the Moon card here, please, for our Virgo friends? The Moon. The Moon, the Moon, the Moon. Clouding things, perhaps illuminating things as well, reflecting about everything that's gone on and deciding which way you need to go here through the center of the month. But it's going to end up, you're going to have a clear vision of where you need to go, and the Moon is going to bring you the success that you need to. The Moon is going to bring you to your crossroads where you can actually see how it's going to be successful. It's going to bring you your new beginning. It's going to bring you this Ace of Swords is going to be a surprising moment, shock and awe, or surprise and delight. It's going to bring you exactly what you wish for, and I think you wish for freedom. What do my Virgos wish for? The Nine of Wands. You know, I don't think you're backing down. You wish to be happy, and you're not going to back down from that, and I don't know that it's with this partnership. All right, my Virgo friends, so this partnership, whether it's business or personal, is going to affect your finances because, as I said, if you have blended accounts, blended responsibilities, then it is going to have an effect on it, and it's going to bring about a little bit of lack here. But I think you're going to recover from it once you free yourself from this and take on your own responsibilities. Take ownership of what your new beginning is. King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone might help you. That is an outside influence. That's a helper. Very kind, calm, compassionate. And the Knight of Cups. Ooh, are you taking it somewhere else? I think you're doing what you're doing with kindness, or trying to do it from a place of kindness. So the question is, are they going to recognize it? You're taking a break from this situation. So maybe you approach it where it's not a final break. I don't have the King of Swords here, so maybe it's not a final break, but it is going to be a rest period here from this relationship, and that's going to affect your finances. It's going to cost you. It's going to cause a lack here in your finances, my Virgo friends. I'm sorry to say. Virgos, I do reserve 10 spots each month, 10 spots each week for any emergency readings my patrons or my subscribers might need. So check out my website, karmic1tarot.com, for my schedule and see what I have available if you need some fairly quick guidance. And this reading is what you'll be able to find at the $10 level on Patreon. So if you're watching on Vimeo, you might want to consider coming over to Patreon for a $10 per month subscription, which helps support me and my channel, and get everything that I do there for that one $10 sum. All right? Thank you so much. I do appreciate you joining me here, and I do hope this works out well for you. You're going to have to be fierce. You're going to have to be determined, and you may be moving. You may be leaving a situation behind, my Virgos. Thanks very much, and we'll speak to you soon.